together for Trace Jenkins!
Girl, to be with you is my favorite thing. Yeah. And I can't wait until I see you again. Yeah. I wanna put on my boogie shoes just to book with you. Yeah. I wanna put on my boogie shoes just to book with you. How we doing, everybody? Yeah. Not a little too long, but never mind. I'm here to prevent the apocalypse. Just joking, that's a movie I watched. I watched a movie where they prevent the apocalypse. Knock at the Cabin. Has anyone heard of that one? Knock at the Cabin?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a very powerful yes. I'm glad, thank you. Yeah. Dave Bautista stars though, and I swear if I watch one more Dave Bautista movie and he's not giving someone the Bautista bomb, I'm done. I'm done with him. One of them was a zombie movie that I watched. I've watched two. He's got one more, alright? He plays a second grade teacher, and he walks up on a young lady catching grasshoppers. Catching grasshoppers, this is an M. Night Shyamalan movie, so the grasshoppers, they could be catching her, but at least give her the Bautista bomb, you know what I mean? Like, kids love the WWE. She'll be Snapchatting like totally from a wheelchair. So like, Dave Bautista, he plays a guy named Leonard and three of his associates. He makes friends with like the young lady, but he frightens her when he says, "We have the most important job to do in the history of the world," and she like runs inside and tells her fathers she has two. And so all they want to do, these four people, is just to talk, but they still have to like break in. They've had shared delusions, visions that brought them together and brought them to this cabin. They don't know who's going to be inside, but once they're settled, they're like, of the three of you, you have to choose one of you to sacrifice. And you have to kill the person yourselves. And so I'm thinking, like, and that's how they prevent the end of the world. And I'm thinking the family that I was in at like 5, like I'm the youngest. You all have fun making that decision. I'm gonna go play Super Mario. And they're like, we're gonna go with seniority. I'm like, fuck you motherfuckers. How about juniority? Is that a thing? No one's ever heard of juniority. So every time the family is told no, one of the four has to sacrifice themselves, thus releasing a plague upon the world. So like, no, whoosh, mega tsunamis caused by earthquakes. No, whoosh, a pandemic, and then whoosh, planes start falling from the sky. The first two things are reluctantly deniable: mega tsunamis and a pandemic. We've seen those. We've seen both of those. But planes falling from the sky, I don't want to seem like I know everything, but there are something like 9,000 planes in the sky at all times. How many people here knew that already? 9,000? They all start falling. They all start falling down like ashes, you know? Like the guy from Pokemon got cremated, you know? Yeah. So, like, the whole movie is basically just convincing these people that what they're being told is the truth. The choice is up to them. But, like, so, like, Dave Bautista, he's talking to the family, and the guy's like, yeah, you just want to talk now that you have the queers tied up? He's like, that's not what this is about, okay? It's like, we're here to prevent doomsday. And he's like, did I mention that we're gay? I'm like, yeah, you literally just said that. It's like, well, we are. And like, he's like, all right, but there are more important things to talk about, like how to save 7 billion plus people. It's like, now here's what needs to happen. We're here. We're queer. Shut up, you know? All right. He gives them the Bautista bomb. Maybe not. But my name's Trace Jenkins. Thank you.
Trace, that was a very interesting movie review that we just got. That almost felt like when my students try to explain a video game to me. I'm like, I don't understand anything you just said. I'm confused.